What's up, everyone? Happy Sunday. Happy 4th of July, America. Yeah, welcome to the Chinacat Show. Yeah, doing a little bit early because it's been quiet and no one's been fucking around in my building, so might as well do it today. Plus, I got my new case made. I bought a new case last week. I got Corsair 4000X with some hubs and stuff. It glows, and mostly for the fans. I was having problems with my temps and stuff. I got a 10th gen i9, so it runs hot. Even running this load is running at like 57 degrees or Celsius. I'm not sure what that's in American temps, but yeah, I got it running. Took a couple days. I think piece of the motherboard was touching one of the metal pieces in the back, so it wasn't turning on, which is good. It just doesn't mean it won't, I won't have to buy a new motherboard. But I turned on. The only problem I have is the back fan. That's an aftermarket. It's same brand, Corsair. But I had that in my other system, but I didn't have the IQ hub, which makes it glow and stuff. If you saw the front, the front three fans right here, glow and stuff. But yeah, it's tempered glass, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. Nice to have a new system, plus good airflow. Probably have this for the next 10 years. It's definitely upgradable. Plenty of room for get like a 4060 or something someday. But that's about it. Not much going on in the world of Mike. Just got this. I think about doing a Doom stream tonight. I found this called a Ghoul or something. Actually, I'm not going to be doing a stream of that game. It's going to be pre-recorded because I'm going to have to edit out a whole bunch of shit because I heard some stuff. And I'm not playing the censored version. But it will be censored for YouTube because, sticklers about that. Cheers on this beautiful Sunday. Haven't really been paying attention to the news the last couple of days. Actually, I've been in commission with my computer. Again, this took me 3 days. So all I had was my phone, PlayStation, and my monitor. Actually, this big monitor is actually a smart TV because, why not? Sometimes you want to turn off your computer, let it rest for a little bit, and then watch some Netflix. But yeah, found a few things. It's probably gonna be a short one today, because I gotta do another Bowen. Got freaking hair in this. I could do a Bowen video because there's been some news about Bowen. I just haven't got around to really looking into it and stuff, but pretty excited to see exactly what Bowen's doing. And supposedly there's talks like they mentioned something about the people dying, and I mean they didn't really specify. I saw it on Reddit. It was a news article, but I can't find it anymore. Like I read it, and then 2 days later I was trying to show my girlfriend, but I couldn't find the damn thing. I think I was trying to show my podcast too. My show last week. Yeah, I still can't find that damn thing. I don't know if they took it down. They got cold feet. Thought Bowen was gonna kill them. Damn, I'm getting fucking. Look at that. Damn. Sorry. I woke up the other day and realized how much grays I'm growing in my beard, and I'm just like, do it all at once. Don't do it all. Like I could do a gray beard, but like not stupid strains. Look stupid. Start looking like fucking Mr. Fantastic, Fantastic Four, those stupid little, you know. But yeah, so in news, we got some funny news. Got some Japanese news, which is interesting. Give me 1 second, drop something. In Japanese news, excuse me, allergies. Japan declares victory in war on floppy disks. You know, I remember floppy disks. I remember the small ones, and I remember the fat ones. You had to push in and then click. Like, I remember those. You know, the original Doom is on floppy, and if you can find one, yeah, keep that shit. You know, keep that shit. Hopefully it's just declaring war on people that still use them, not like old school games that, like, you know, that's the only source of media that we have to preserve games like that. I mean, you could download them. I mean, with the terabytes we have now, I mean, it's not too hard to drop a fucking 215 megabyte game on a fucking computer. Like, you know. But physical copies we need to keep. I mean, come on, this is really bad, but you know, I still play a physical copy of Rainbow Six Siege. Still do it. Even though my PlayStation's CD-ROM fucking died, so it's cloud gaming for me right now. But I got that on the cloud. I got, you know, luckily enough, I got Rainbow Six on PlayStation Plus, so I'm still using my save file, because if I had to restart over on that game, you know how many hours I put in Rainbow Six? So fucking many. I'm not playing it anymore, because why would you? That whole thing was stupid. You got paid for it now. But yeah, fucking Japan. I think they worried about tech waste, because the biggest thing is people that buy computers that, you know, they start going slow, and they just assume they die. That's the first thought a non-tech person who just, you know, maybe just browses Facebook and watches YouTube videos to cook. I mean, when you start boggling down, your computer's getting slow and shit, something happens, the first thing is just throw away, get a new one. Where, like, really, man, half those times the fixes are so freaking easy. It's either, you know, reinstall Windows, you know, delete your cookies, you know, bloatware, stuff like that. Clean your freaking computer. If you believe it or not, man, dust get into, yeah, that can really screw up your system. That can really slow it down. No, I got another case for another reason like that, because that was open side. As you saw in most of my videos, it was a pretty old case, but it was getting dusty. I don't even have a dog or nothing. It just gets dusty. So, but all right, back to Japan. Okay, it's taken until 2024, but Japan has finally said goodbye to floppy disks. Up until last month, people were still asked to submit documents to the government using an outdated storage devices with more than 1,000 regulations require their use. How the fuck, like, if you tell me these were shit. Sorry. Maybe I should not put my Coca-Cola right there. Knocking over everything. Kind of like cover up my Taylor Swift and a muzzle. I have to. We have CDs. Some dude actually invented a fucking CD recently. I'll turn it on my mic. And it was, it's able to, I think it held up to like 500 gigs or some shit like that, or like close to half a terabyte, Or maybe even more. I mean, if they said CDs, I would understand. I'd be like, all right. But fucking floppies? Like, there's not a drive in this that could even put a CD. And like, legitly. Like, no one used floppies. Like, look at this shit. You see a single floppy drive on that damn thing? Nothing. Nothing. No one uses those. There's Dropbox. They're things that you can use other than floppies. I mean, floppies, there's such a small megabyte. I don't get it. Okay, so, but the rules have now finally been scrapped, said digital minister Taro Kono. Digital minister? That's a fucking job? Man, that sounds like some high-tech shit, dude. Digital, digital. Oh my god, I can't even say that. Mr. Kono has made it his goal to eliminate old technology since he appointed to the job. He had earlier also said he would get rid of the fax machine. Believe it or not, to this day, I still, when I have to do things, people still ask me to send a fax, and I look at them like, we got email, like, we got Dropbox. I can drop it in your, like, even like us on Android, we got Dropbox, you know. So for a country that's so technology advanced, like they have some crazy shit in Japan. And I have a lot of respect for them for that because I'm a techie myself. But to know that your government still uses floppy disks to hand out informations, guys, there's something called this. It's 64 gigs of storage. If you go and hand somebody a floppy, just get a USB. And then you just, boop, problem solved. Well, I got the whole Fallout, the mini nuke, but I put my USBs. But I mean, I still, somebody was telling me these got outdated. These. I still have like 5 or 6. I got one with, just for Windows in case, I have to reboot Windows or reinstall it. It's ready to go somewhere else. And I forgot this one is for dual boot and Linux Mint and I think Kali. And this is just, I have a drive in here that is actually my old hard disk, and I switched over to a M.1. So like my computer boots off of that, but that's just for storage now. Problem is, it's not stored for storage because it has a Windows application on there. Like it was my boot disk, so I have to take a whole bunch of shit off there, move it around. I might have to actually grab 2 more of those, but yeah, no. You in Japan, you haven't heard about one of these. You write your paper. Here you go. I mean, I want to see that computer. Like even like my old, actually that box had a floppy drive, but it didn't have like the actual drive. It just had like where you plug in, screw in, and then it was just the outside. Yeah, it was a false drive, but. And I mean, if you want to play that Doom floppy, you can buy little things just to plug in the USB or something, and there you go. But your government shouldn't be using floppies in 2024. Like, You fucking out of your mind? Plus, like, you could drop one of these. Look, I dropped them. They're not good. You drop one of those, dude, you lose all your information. I remember those days. It's like CDs, man. You scratch the CD. I mean, this CD's probably kind of fucked. I don't have the case. Damn, dude. I saw this today. That's when I want to do this podcast. Well, this show. Because I was like, Japan's still using floppies for the government. So in 2021, Mr. Kono had declared war on floppy disks. On Wednesday, almost 3 years later, he announced we had won the war on floppy disks. Mr. Kono, who had made it his goal to eliminate old technology, that fax machine, take your time, eliminate old technology. There's some technology from the old days that we should keep sacred. But, yeah, floppy disks ain't one of them. Once seen as a tech powerhouse, Japan had in the recent years lagged in the global wave of digital transformation because of the deep resistance to change. For instance, workplaces had continued to favor fax machines over emails. Earlier plans to remove these machines from the government offices have been scrapped because of pushback. Sometimes it's not broken, don't fix it. But when something's a little bit more easier, yeah, I mean, at least emails, like, you always have that. And, well, until, somebody steals your email or the internet crashes, still better than floppy disks. The announcement was widely discussed on Japanese social media, with one user on X, formerly known as Twitter, calling floppy disk a symbol of an anachronistic administration. The government still uses floppy disks. That's so outdated. I guess we're just full of old people. Read another comment on X. I mean, they're not really too wrong about that. I mean, with government, it's usually, boomers or people, I tell you the truth, as long as you have a good cybersecurity and you're not dumb, don't go on dumb websites, don't open dumb emails, usually pretty good. Besides data getting stolen by Google and everyone else, I mean, I don't like it. That's why I use VPN. But also I can look at, watch videos from other countries and Netflix. But yeah, it's no excuse to be outdated in this day and age. There's enough information for you to not use floppy disks. Others commented were more, I wonder if floppy disks will start appearing on auction sites, one user wrote. Yeah, dude. You ever heard Doom? Go on fucking... Dude, whoever said that needs to just go on eBay. Type in Doom 93. You would see plenty of... you would see floppies of Doom going for good money. But again, I mean, it's like Nintendo cartridges or like Ataris or Commodores or, any of those, Segas. I mean, people still use them, but for nostalgic reasons, not for giving the government your proposal for a law and you're giving them on a fucking, like a 50 megabyte floppy in 2024. Like, if you gave me that, I'd look at you and just look at this and be like, the fuck you want me to do with this? Like, sir, my asshole?